Hey folks, Species 7 here. We're back down on the farm once again, and this is my Let's Play of Farming Simulator 2013. Of course, once again, we are playing on the modded map by jturner10 from over at fsuk.com, the modding site. And it's called Hagenstadt My Way version 3. And my corn trailer is completely full here. So I gotta go empty that because I am still harvesting corn. So, it's kind of a weird, shaky. It's really weird. I think it has something to do with that trailer, though. I ran into this before and get a little bit of kind of jitter whenever I'd run this. I can't remember what I was doing with it, but something I was doing with this trailer that would make things really jittery. So, that's okay. Away we go. And dump her off. There's our first huge load of corn. I was going to go and bale up all that grass that we cut in the last episode, but I'm getting really tired of it being dark out here. The only way I can speed up time and get us through till morning with any kind of promptness is if I can get the live stuff out of the ground. So, take this guy back. I think this one field is actually pretty much done. So, that would be nice. Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. So, let's let him get by, and then I'm just going to go and park this at the end of the row. See how we make out with that. There we go. That might be good, might not. There. So how's everybody doing today? Just got back from my walkabout. This thing, well, I'll deal with that in a minute. Because that's, I get a feeling that's going to be a long and scary road. So, surprisingly, how much of the stuff I'm actually running right now that I can't just hire people and go, hey you, do this. So this is where the management, micromanagement, whatever you want to call it, for this particular game really comes into play. Okay, these are sugar beets, and what we got going on here is most of the Let's Plays you see, when it comes down to sugar beets, they're probably using this item. And that's kind of nice, this big Grim Maxtron, and you can run it over this thing, and like all harvesters, it just does the whole job until it's full, and then you empty it. It's damn near $500,000. Your only other option, if you want to do beets, and there's good money in it, is to buy this little unit, and this cuts the tops off when they're ready, and then use this unit to harvest them. So for just over 100,000 as opposed to $500,000, which is what we're going to do. Only difference being, I can't actually hire anyone to do this, so it's all me. So cruise control 2, button B to turn the unit on, and away we go. You may find my field tending pattern here a little odd, but for units like this, I think it's quite a waste of time to do what the hired workers do and stop at the end of each row and turn around and get all lined up, and can basically do it this way and get the whole field done without having to stop. And as far as I'm concerned, if you don't have to stop, that's got to be quicker than if you do. There we go. Let's get it lined up a little bit ahead of time and you should be good to go. See, as I say, this is a two-stage process. One thing you really got to be conscious of when you're playing this game is just how many fields you might end up having come ready at the same time. Especially if you are, as I am at this point, at a stage where I need to do a lot of things manually. Because there is only one of me. you can basically hire, I'm pretty sure you can hire an almost unlimited amount of workers. But, yeah. As far as end users, man, there's just you and there ain't no more. Whoop. Oh, that wasn't very good at all. I almost rolled the tractor taking that corner. An entire 15 miles an hour, and it was almost too much for me to make. So, yeah, you really have to be careful about how many fields come due at once, because it could well take you the length of time to harvest a field, or 2 or 3 or however many it is that you have to sort of hand do everything. And, well, the next thing you know, you get to field number 4 and the crop has all gone rotten on you. And that is a supreme waste of time, effort, and of course money. And this is farming, so bottom line, we're out to make money. We might be growing food for the universe, but we can only do that as long as we can put money in our pocket. This is actually kind of neat. I've never done the sugar beets this way. I've always done sugar beets end game when I had $500,000 to throw at equipment. So, I think I left a tiny little bit at the end, but it doesn't really matter. Again, it's one of those things you got to measure the fact, is it worth the 30 seconds to drive the full length of the row back up to cut down 4 plants, or, you know, am I better off to just let 4 plants wilt for the $1 they would have made me and save the $3 in fuel and the $8 in humping around time? So, quite the madness in Boston, eh? Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say on that. I don't know. I'm not one of these people that has a lot of good things to say about the human race in general, being a member of it or not. It's, I don't know. I'm never at an end of amazement as to just how ignorant and nasty we are to our brethren. You know. And oddly enough, as much as things like Star Trek and other futuristic sort of visions might have wanted us to believe, it doesn't seem like that as we evolve we become a more peaceful and understanding race. You know, it seems we dedicate as much of our evolution to becoming nastier than we do anything else. You know. And sometimes it's not even the obvious stuff. It's easy to sit back and go, yeah, bombing a bunch of people running a marathon, people that have never done anything to, you know, deserve the wrath of the frickin' nut bars responsible. Yeah, it's easy to say that that was horrendous and that was mean and it was vicious and an obvious slight against their fellow man, but it's with us all the time, you know. You look at the richest companies on the face of this planet, who are they? Well, they're pharmaceutical companies. And bottom line is, most of the stuff they peddle, we either don't need to be taken or we wouldn't be taking if there wasn't such money involved. You know, if they took 1/100th of what they spend on drug research to band-aid all the terrible things that seem to plague our race, and put it into actual dedicated researching towards cures for these diseases, rather than just how many billions we can make off of this particular disease this year, the world in general would be a healthier place, you know. And I'm sorry, but it's my opinion, that's just as nasty a thing to do as letting off a bomb and killing a bunch of innocents. It truly is. You know, you're basically holding entire countries at ransom. You know, letting them suffer through their illnesses and all that goes with it, rather than dedicating yourself to what you're actually supposed to be, which is finding a way to alleviate that pain and suffering once and for all. But anyways, I don't usually rant about such things, and I'll stop. My sympathies go out to everyone involved down in Boston. And I truly hope your government doesn't look at it as just another excuse to throw fear into their people and keep you down. So, alright, we're almost finished our sugar beets. Look at this. A couple more rows and we're almost finished stage 1 of the sugar beets. And yeah, I know, I've been keeping my corn harvester sitting at bay here for far too long. Whoa, we are out of control. Little clumps all over the field. That's hilarious. Oh, well. Yeah, we gonna get them all this time? Nice. Nice. By Guppy. There we go. Yep, good enough. Now, let's zoom him towards home. But at this point, only towards. Whoa, just barely got around that guy. Alright, we gotta empty that harvester. Wherever he may be. Mr. Harvester. Please don't tell me you haven't abandoned and gone home. No, the dollars are still dropping. He's still making a wage, so he's still sitting in there. Patiently waiting for me. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was there. That happened once last episode. I show up at the harvester and the guy's gone. Thinking, what? I didn't say it was lunch. You think you're union or what? Boy, oh boy. Not a chance, buddy. $3 an hour. Get in the damn tractor. Yeah, I'm not one of these people you ever want to have me as your boss, I'll tell you. No, sirree, Bobby. Not at all. So it looks like he's only got one more row, so rather than sitting here. Now here is another one of these things. Now this is the other way of dealing with corn, and this sort of gets us started towards our silage. This is a corn harvester as well, but it doesn't snip the ears off all nice and get rid of the rest of it. It basically chops the whole issue up. So, I have never used one of these before. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. So, let's see here. DDD. Okay, I need to be on this one. Unfold it. Cool. Let's get some lights on here, shall we? This thing doesn't have rear lights. Oh, 5 and 6. Okay. No? Nothing? Okay. Alright, how do we get the pipe out? Oh. That should put him back there. Alright. Turn it on with B. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a vacuum cleaner that needs an oiling. Oh, well, this is just nasty. Wow. Level 1? Really? There's no way I'm going to be able to back this up. Wow. This is super hard to use. This is going to take forever. Wow. What a difficult tool. This is crazy. I've never used this before, man. In fact, I don't think I've ever used anything that had to run at 1. So it's slow and has tiny little amounts. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, it shouldn't take more than about an hour. And what you do with this stuff, now this has got to go all the way out to the bin out by the cows. And you basically let it ferment. And then once it ferments, you can either add it to your cow feed, which we will do with some of it, or you can sell it at a biogas plant where they'll turn it into biogas. Oddly enough, eh? So, and biogas, that's where the big bucks are. So, but the first helping of it we will definitely be using for our cows, because I do, like I said, want to get it at a point where I can show you cows at 100% production. I'm trying to keep this tractor going straight down a row, but I don't know. This is weird. Again, you will very seldom see people using this particular bit of gear in a Let's Play, just for this reason. There, just like there was with the sugar beet harvester, there's a machine that does this so much easier. So, in fact, completely automated. Automated, I mean, hire a worker type automated, of course. Wow. Difficult bit of gear, this one. And it's gonna take a freaking long time. Whoa, I'm getting way off course here. So, yeah. But again, the only thing that compares to it is damn near $500,000. So, yeah. There's no way around it. Cheap comes with a price. Well, expensive comes with a price too, but a more obvious one. Alright. Enough of that demo. Wow. 62% of the trailer, and we put that little tiny dent in it and a couple of paths. Okie dokie. But now, what I gotta do... No. There's the baler for picking up the grass. Okay, this guy's done. I'm only going to fill that trailer with chaff once, and then I'm going to cut the rest of it down with the harvester here, so just to let you know where that's going. Okay, let's empty out Mr. Harvester. I guess I don't really need to when you get right down to it, seeing as he's going to be doing corn again next. There we go. So I hope everybody's enjoying the series so far. This is definitely right up there in my games that I enjoy doing. You know, it's fairly simple, fairly casual, but at the same time it does take some thinking. And speaking of simulators that take some thinking, my next Spotlight Let's Play is a simulator game that, yeah, does require some thinking for sure. How's everybody doing? Good. He doesn't have to worry about not much going on out here. You need to be picking up bales. Good. I think everything's pretty much back to normal. So, yeah, I'm going to do a spotlight on another game by the same company that made this one, Giants, another simulator. This one's a building demolition simulator, shall we say. It's called Demolition Gold. So, but for now, folks, I've shown you a bit of the sugar beeting. Next episode, I will show you how to get the other part of the beets out of the ground so that they're actually of some use to us. And, hopefully there won't be too many more where we have to work in the dark. So, until next episode, take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you later, and this has been Species 7. Ciao for now.